Spain is renowned for the pick and roll. Well, the infamous Spanish pick and roll, as we've seen over the years, now been adopted in a lot of the offensive philosophies all over Europe. That's one thing Poland's going to have to try and defend. But also, Poland, with a lot of players there, as you can see, Arancel, Sokolovsky, but AJ Slaughter is going to want to make a big impact in this game tonight. Brizuela, again, very determined to make sure he gets off to a good start this evening as well with the Spanish national team. Both coaches now shake hands with each other, pay the homage, give each other accolades, but right now, one thing on their minds is to come up with a big W. Coach Taylor, very intense, loves his players to play with a lot of passion. The officials are ready now. We are set for tip. Well, the tip is up and we're underway now. AJ Slaughter is going to get things going in the backcourt for Poland. Slaughter now coming off one screen now, goes pick and pop early. Well, they kick the ball out to get an early hook from the perimeter. Three is up and it's good. Well, Poland, if they can get going for the perimeter quite early on, it could cause a few problems in this game. Back down the other end now. You can see Ferran Bassas looking for options off the pick and roll. He's got to give this one up. Well, Spain now, they trade their luck and they get that one. Both teams now shooting with a lot of confidence early on. And again, could be a cookout tonight here from the perimeter. Michalek now looking to give the ball up to AJ Slaughter, but there you can see the denial defense from Ferran Bassas. Slaughter guarded by Bassas, comes off one screen, kicks out. Poland try another three. The three is up, way off the mark. I don't think he touched the rim on that one, but now Spain down the other end. Pushes one a little bit in transition. Comes off one screen now, has a kick in the corner. Pump fakes, goes down the middle all the way. Well, gets fouled in the process. So now Jonathan Barrero is going to go to the free throw line now for 2 shots. That's a strong move by Barrero. Went down the middle, but again, unable to get the M1. That was the early three. That's not a bad look there from Michalek. As we mentioned, Jonathan Barrero, young prospect, standing at 6'8", 2 meters and 5. Currently now playing at Castellem Montharagosa, primetime team in the Basketball Champions League. Under a great coaching staff and again, team with a lot of good, bright prospects for the future. Only 24 years of age. Makes it 2 for 2 from the charity stripe. Slaughter now guided very heavily by Ferran Bassas. Well, they almost turn it over. They keep the ball alive. Michalek goes pick and pop. Get the ball back to Slaughter now. Under 10 on the shot clock. Slaughter now draws a foul. And that's going to be a problem for Spain. Again, you can see they don't want to give AJ Slaughter any time or space to get a shot off. But again, Ferran Bassas cannot afford to get into foul trouble early. Gambles up now. Arancel goes all the way. So gets rejected. Well, he said, not in my house. Oh, what a rejection. Takes it in the lane. Well, Sel thinks he's got it. No en mi casa. No eres bienvenidos. Muchas gracias. Now coming off one screen now. Has to take all the way to basket. Time, space, throw down time. And he's going to go to the free throw line to make it a three-point play. Well, he took that one down the middle with a cram jam. I mean, look at this. Overplayed him on defense. Balcerowski, throw it down, big fella. Throw it down. Well, Alexander now, Balcerowski is going to hopefully make the three-point play if Poland capitalizes. And this game now definitely living up to his reputation. Both teams really going up for the physicality now. As Ferran Bassas comes off one screen. Well, it's going to be a backcourt violation. Again, now Spain unable to deal with the defensive pressure from Poland. Right there, well, Brizuela caught it at an awkward angle, but again, you got to credit the defense. Sokolovsky now will inbound the ball. Now here's where Spain are going to show a bit better to now defense off the ball. Under 10 on the shot clock now. AJ Slaughter looking to isolate. Slaughter takes it in. Slaughter all the way. AJ Slaughter going to work. Well, that's a quick first step. You got to try and defend it, but Ferran Bassas is one of the best defensive point guards in Europe. Bassas comes off one screen, kicks this one out. Well, they dump down low all the way. Beautiful play. Well, that's a high-low sequence. Guerrero, you can see, he just had it down there, and once he cemented it, it was only going to be one option now. Slaughter off the backboard, doesn't get the drop. But AJ Slaughter now is going to go to the free throw line for 2 shots. What's that crossover, that quick first? I mean, that's going to be a nightmare for Ferran Bassas, because now he picks up his second personal foul. And Spain really need him in the backcourt to really be that main facilitator. I mean, look at this crossover, a little bit of showtime there. AJ Slaughter. Well, AJ Slaughter's had a fantastic professional career in Europe. I mean, he's 33 years of age, but yeah, you watch the way he plays, he doesn't look like he's slowing down anytime soon. He started his professional career in Italy back in 2010. Again, he's just had played for some of the top clubs all over Europe. As he makes it 2 for 2 now from the charity stripe. Well, AJ Slaughter is currently playing in Spain right now in the ACB, so he will see some of these players on a week in, week out basis, so he knows all their tendencies. The question is, on the backcourt violation there, so Spain able to keep it now, penetrates down the middle, all the way, tough move, and he gets the and one. Well, that's much better than that. There you can see Dario Brizuela made the aggressive drive there, hung in the air, and just kissed that one off the glass. Soft self-play to the foul is on Balcerowski. So he's gonna have to go to the bench now, take a little bit of a breather. Well, he can't make the three-point play. Slaughter now comes off one screen, guarded by Brizuela. Contact. AJ Slaughter is taking this game over right now. Nobody can guard him. That's going to be a problem for Spain. I mean, look, takes it down the middle. There's a contact behind the back. Right there. There's a foul. Well, the foul's on Jaime Fernandez. He's only just checked into the game, and what a duty to go into the court. You got to take care of AJ Slaughter. Well, he spent the last 2 seasons playing in Spain. Before that, he was in France. SIG Strasbourg back in 2017. Also a big-time member of the Basketball Champions League back then. So makes a three-point play. Fernandez now gives this one up. Time and space now. Takes down the middle, makes a bit of contact. Puts up a little floater, and he got it. Well, Xavi Lopez, Aristegui. Tough penetration. Michalik now has to give the ball up. Lascelles looking for a handoff, goes down low, kicks out, good ball movement. Wide open shot, way off the mark, can't get it. A big rebound by Guerrero. And now Spain can push in transition. Fernandez off one screen, has to kick this out. Well, they go down low now to Guerrero. Guerrero looking for a handoff. Quick shot off the draw, beautiful basketball. That is what Spanish basketball is all about. Move the ball, make the defense shift, and that's what they do best. Now the question for Spain is, can they take care of AJ Slaughter right now, because he's causing all sorts of problems for them. Michalik takes him with his left, hangs in the air, kicks out. Well, he misses last shot, and he missed another one. Guerrero with a rebound. Guerrero almost lost it, keeps it alive. Transition now, bit of contact. Oh, it's beautiful. Well, he went in like Ricky Rubio with that move. Brizuela went in with the Rubio-esque finger roll off the backboard. Slaughter now doesn't use the screen, crosses over again. Steps through, bit of contact, puts up a little floater, gets a drop. Well, AJ Slaughter right now, one thing on his mind every time he's got the basketball, just going to attack the basket. Fernandez now tried to make a penetration there, but just lost control of the basketball. This time he pulls up from downtown, doesn't get it. Poland get a rebound, and now they can push the transition. The foul is made there at half court on Brzuela. Just stopping Michał Sokolowski going in transition. Not a bad foul, actually. Well, it's going to be 2 free throws now. Spain got into the foul trouble early. 5 fouls already, team fouls that is, putting Poland into the penalty. Sokolowski makes the first free throw. Well, Michał Sokolowski, actually playing in Italy right now, 28 years of age. Playing for Universo Treviso. Once were a powerhouse in Italian basketball, really coming back into the frame and making a name for themselves. International basketball, and what a lucky team they are to have a player such as Michał Sokolowski. He now goes to the bench, takes a little bit of a breather. As Adam Waczynski's come back into the game. Sorry, just checked into the game for Poland. Waczynski was also a big-time member of Poland at the FIBA World Cup. Comes off one screen now from downtown, nails it. Well, Spain just starting to find a little bit more confidence in their perimeter shooting. There you can see Xavi Lopez Aristegui. Comes a handoff now with Michalek. So he tries a perimeter shot from downtown. He nails it. Well, came off the dribble, took a hard one, but found enough time. Oh, sorry, had his foot on the line. So it wasn't a three-point shot, it was a two-pointer. Made his last shot now, has to give this one out in the corner. Fernandez, he'll try the three-pointer. Can't get it. This is what AJ Slaughter wants, get the ball in open play. Trying to catch Fernandez off guard, but he has to give the ball up. Michalek made his last shot. Let's look at this one. Now you can see both teams really forcing the issue here from the perimeter. Pulls up from the mid-range and nothing but net. Well, Brzuela is going to work right now. He now moves up to 9 points. He is 4 for 4 from the field. Simply every time he gets it, he's probably going to feel like he's going to make it. Pump fakes, goes in with a finger roll. Oh, tough move by Adam Waczynski. Well, Waczynski took it in, gave a pump fake, stepped through it, gave it a baby finger roll. There you can see Poland only with 1 assist right now, while Spain have 4. Again, you credit that down to the way these two teams move the ball. There's the pass, and the three-pointer is up, and the three is good. Well, España está en fuego. Right now, the Spanish national team are on fire from downtown. Well, they just move the ball up better. They get better looks from the perimeter. Well, Poland right now want to go isolation again with AJ Slaughter, and Slaughter causing a lot of problems. Slaughter's got to kick this one out to get a wide open look. The three is up. No good again. Again, Spain out rebounding Poland. Now they can push in transition with Fernandez. Fernandez now doesn't use a screen. Almost lost it. He turns it over. Tough play there, but again, just lost control of the basketball just as he got to the basket. Poland now deal with the full court pressure from Spain. Both teams here really started to enjoy the tempo in the half court. Right now, Spain probably doing a better job of getting the ball into better shooters' hands, while Poland, there you can see, three is up. Again, no good. Struggling from downtown at the moment. Guerrero now looking for a handoff. It's to Fernandez. Comes off one screen now, goes down the middle. I turned it over, but they call a foul there. Well, the foul has been called on Ponitka. Well, Ponitka's only just checked into the game, but again, it's definitely the right call. See Ponitka, well, that's tough. Because to me, from that angle, it does look like Ponitka has all ball there, but and the officials do have a better view than I do. Fernandez now does a great job there of drawing the contact with Ponitka. Tries to use a handoff now, goes back door, but another turnover. Well, Spain looking a little bit vulnerable out there. Pauly tried to go baseline, but wasn't able to connect with the pass. Kosharic now, one of their veteran players, has checked into the game. Usually a third-string player, but has to give this one up. Another three from Poland. Three is up, and again, way off the mark. Now Spain can push in transition. Alley-oop is up, and he connects with it. Well, he went with the mini lob, but again, able to come down as Joel Parra able to put that one away for Spain. Kosharic now in the lane. Puts up a little teardrop, can't get it. Hritsanyuk with a rebound. Hritsanyuk powers in. Foul is on the ground. Again, it will be two shots for Hritsanyuk, as they are in the penalty. That's one thing about Hritsanyuk, is just so big and aggressive. He loves the back down. I mean, look at this for a lob. Fernandez throws up, and Bada is able to connect with that one. Beautiful 1-2 play. Well, Hritsanyuk, as we saw a couple of seasons ago, was a prime-time player for Zielona Góra. Put some very good numbers up in the Basketball Champions League, and also featured for Poland at the FIBA World Cup. As he makes it 2 for 2 from the stripe. Parra there, didn't look like he was expecting the pass, but able to keep that one alive. Give this one up to Fernandez. Fernandez comes off one screen, great help side there. Another turnover. Well, Poland's defense causing all sorts of problems right now for Spain. Again, the rotations, switches. Poland doing an excellent job. Off one screen now, kicks up to Kosharic. Kosharic, beautiful pass, puts up a tough hook, gets it to drop. Well, Oleg Niziak, there you can see, got it at a tough angle, but was able to tuck that one away. Lane now, bit of contact, gets rejected. Well, good block, and now he can put this one away now with Ponitka. Ponitka with a little baby dunk there. Nonetheless, he puts Poland up by 2 points. 1 second difference now between the game clock and the shot clock. Spain will dribble this one down now. And the foul has been called. That's a silly foul to give away, because now Fran Guerra is going to go to the free throw line now for 2 shots. Foul is on Oleg Niziak. There you can see Hritsanyuk had to leave the game as he drew a little bit of blood in the lips. Well, Fran Guerra, what a fantastic basketball player he has been currently playing with Berestar Tenerife. He started his professional career in the capital for the Movistar Estudiantes back in 2012. Originally from Las Palmas, Spain, on the islands. Well, can't make it. Now Poland can try and get this, but they got a few seconds left. Koszarek off one screen, kicks out, wide open. Panicka, three, in and out, tough play. Well, ladies and gentlemen, at the end of this one, first quarter, it's Poland who hold on to a slender 1-point lead over Spain. Spain, the defending FIBA World Cup champions, hoping to replicate their success at the upcoming Eurobasket 2022. Well, right now, the key for Spain is going to be a little bit more belief in their offense. I mean, sometimes they're just coming up with these lackluster passes and just hoping that they go through. I mean, you got to be a little bit more assertive. I mean, they were getting some good looks from the perimeter. Now they go down low. Looks back down now. The double team's coming. He fades away. Tough shot. Doesn't get it. Well, rebound now. Koszarek can push in transition. For options now. Finds Koszarek. Comes off a screen. Tries a lob now. A bit of contact now. Is that a defensive foul? I think the lob was there for the alley-oop, but beautifully timed up. There you can see Coach Taylor knowing exactly what he wanted. Because Olenisjak, I believe, was fouled there in the process. Now the question is, will be a baseline ball now to Poland. Well, we got to get it inbound. Could be a 5-second violation, but Poland avoid the turnover. It's off one screen now. Has to shoot a tough shot from 18 feet, and he knocks that one down. Well, tough play there by Adam Baczynski. He's coming off the bench and playing some good minutes for Poland. Frank Guerra now looking to give this one up. Had the shot, but didn't take it. This time he's wide open again, doesn't go for it. Goes down low now, looks to back down. Spins out, goes in, can't get it, gets his own rebound. Nobody bucks him out. Mikel Salvo brings himself there to an easy 2 points. Comes off one screen now, looking for options. There's the pick and pop. Has a wide open look from downtown. Three is up, no good now. Olenisjak is going to be called for the offensive foul. As you can see, just completely knocked over Ariel Pauli to the ground. Paoli there, you can see, size for size. Probably not going to match up with Olenisjak, but does a good job there. He picks up a second personal foul against him. Poland now with a 1-point lead here. Early in the second quarter, Spain. What's the issue down low with Guerra? Guerra goes down the middle, has to kick this one out. Well, why not? Frank Guerra from downtown, the big man. Does not take many three-pointers. Off the mark on that one. Sokolovsky now kicks this one out to Olenisjak. Koszarek comes off one screen and an offensive foul. Now that's a third foul for Olenisjak. He's gonna have to go to the bench. We came over, sent the illegal screen right there. Great call from the official as Frank Guerra was following Koszarek. Olenisjak made too much movement there with his left leg. Hence the illegal screen was called. Now Sokolovsky's coming out of the game. So Panicka is back in the game for Poland. Along with Sergi Garcia, for Spain. A few seconds on the shot clock, got to shoot it. The three is up, three is in the corner, no good. Well, Spain now really struggling from the perimeter. And now Poland can push this one in transition. Panicka has to give the ball up. Rick Sanyuk looking to go pick and roll now. Koszarek. Panicka makes a bit of contact now. That's the second team foul. Second team foul for Spain. Smart move there by Panicka. So you can see Pauli was just a little bit too slow. Close out there on Ponitka. Now looking for a fake pass. Oh, turn, no, keeps alive. Arancel from 18 feet nails it. Nothing but net from Arancel. We see that time and time again for Poland. We also saw it for Sukie Polskie Tyronia in the 2019-20 regular season of the Basketball Champions League. Bethia now comes off one screen, has to kick this one out. Spain have been ice cold. Can he make it? Again, struggling, but they secure an offensive rebound by Guerra. Bethia now tries to lob to Guerra. Guerra finds his feet under the basket. The big fella with the good hands. And that's what Spain has to do. Again, without Olenischak on the floor, it's going to be very hard for Hritsanyuk to match up with Guerra. So Spain's got to keep going to the big fella. Sell in the lane, turns it over. And now Spain can go in transition. Got numbers to his right, kicks out. And an offensive foul. Great defensive play by Adam Vachinsky. Vachinsky stands still, gets knocked over. As Ariel Pauli unable to keep things under control. Kocharik now goes back to the bench. Done some good stuff there as a backup for AJ Slaughter, who's only just checked back in the game for Poland. Well, this could be a problem right now for Spain because now rested, very fresh AJ Slaughter simply is one of the most exciting players to watch here in these qualifiers. Could be looking to go to work right now. Gives up to Vachinsky. Vachinsky now, 15-foot, puts a high arc on it, can't get it. And now Spain will look to push in transition one more time. Comes off one screen now, in the lane, goes in with a left-handed Fangaro, can't get it. That was a beautiful move, but everything was done except the end product. Ponitka crosses over. Well, that's a mismatch now. They got to throw it down low to Hritsanyuk. That's a poor post pass. Well, Hritsanyuk had to switch because Arteaga had to come out and guard Ponitka, but again, there was no space between Ponitka and Hritsanyuk. As the timeout is called, these two teams are going to talk it over. Well, you can see the stats so far. Not a lot to separate these two teams, of course, except for the perimeter shooting.
Adam, you got the ball out. Beast, Arancel, Marcel, okay? We're like this. AJ, you're going to cut high.
I mean, look at this for a throwdown. Throw it down, big fella. Get that and one. Soft play there. And Mechanic now, you can see putting it behind his back. Going to work. Look at that. That is just Ricky Rubio-esque. AJ Slaughter there stepping through, putting up poetry and motion in there. I mean, that's what he's good at. That's what he'll cause problems for.
Hey, here we go. Get a bucket right here. Come on, let's go. Get a bucket. One, two, three. Let's go.
Well, sideline ball now as Vachinsky's going to inbound this one. Gets into Hritsanyuk now looking for a handoff. Vachinsky goes pick and roll, pulls up in the mid-range, can't get it. And now Spain will look to push this in transition. Goes in a bit of contact, has to kick it out. Good ball movement, takes a three-pointer. They still can't get it. And Spain came out like a house on fire, and all of a sudden, the perimeter shots just not dropping for them. Slaughter now looking to go pick and roll with Arancel. Gets the ball to Sell. They put a traveling violation against Arancel. Sell there just went a little bit too quickly before he put the ball on the floor, but he acknowledges the call from the official, and it's back down the other end now. Garcia now playing the point guard duties for Spain. Poland just sitting very comfortably in this 2-3 zone, but how long until Spain break it down? 5 seconds on the shot clock now. They got to get something going. Deep, deep three from no man's land. Doesn't get it. And that's the one thing Spain's going to have over Poland is the size there, which is going to be a problem. Hritsanyuk unable to match up with Arteaga. 5 on the shot clock now. Steps back, takes the mid-range jump shot. And again, they can't get it. But again, another offensive rebound. Victor Arteaga is causing all sorts of problems. Another three-pointer. Finally, Spain get the 3 puntos from downtown. Well, it took some time and a lot of attempts, but there you can see Sergi Garcia able to knock it down. Hritsanyuk now looking to go handoff with Vachinsky. Vachinsky picks his dribble up now, looking for AJ Slaughter. A few seconds left. Slaughter comes off one screen. Slaughter, this is what he does. Oh, baby! AJ Slaughter, are you serious? I mean, you cannot give this man any time or space because he will light it up. All he needs is one screen, one dribble. Chef AJ, what's he serving up? Well, for dinner, it's nothing but net. AJ Slaughter from downtown. Nailed it. As we mentioned, started his professional career in Italy for Angelico Biella, but again, went to the University of Western Kentucky, leaving in 2010, played 4 good years there. Makes the 4-point play, sorry. AJ Slaughter. Again, in the opening games of the FIBA Eurobasket qualifiers against Israel, Poland did lose, but Slaughter just put on a cookout of a shooting display from downtown. Poland now standing 2-3 zone, and against Spain, all they got to do is move the ball and get an open look. Then you go to the high post, great flash, top of the key, nothing but net. That's much better. Slaughter now gives the ball to Hritsanyuk, who's looking to get the ball back to him. Comes off one screen. Down to the big fella. Hritsanyuk spins, hangs in the air, doesn't get it. And now Spain secure a rebound, and now they can push in transition. Bit of foul. Now the foul was on the ground. That's not a bad foul because it stops the fast break. It's only the 13th foul now for Poland. Aaron Sell's got to be careful there because I wouldn't be surprised to see the officials review this one, but it does look like they're going to go now. Well, no, they've called it unsportsmanlike. So, again, no arguments whatsoever there because a foul like that stopping the fast break is always going to be very questionable. Well, Spain now is going to have 2 free throws and they're going to get the ball back. Oriol Pauli now is at the free throw line as he missed the first one. Well, 26 years of age, originally from Girona, España. Stands at 6'7". Again, a very promising young prospect out of the Spanish national system. He makes the second one. And now Ferran Bassas checks back into the game for Spain. Well, Bassas hasn't played as much as I would have thought he has in the first half, but again, another turnover. Oh, sloppy play there. You can see right there, Dario Brizuela, who's been excellent this game. He's 4 for 7 from the field with 2 rebounds and 2 assists. Again, only just checked back into the game. He's got to, the game comes to him a little bit more. Now Poland dealing with the full court pressure from Spain. Slaughter now looking for a handoff. Aaron Sell. Sell doesn't give it to Mihalik or back to Slaughter, but the mid-range doesn't go. Another offensive rebound and another silly foul. Now Sokolovsky's going to go to the free throw line for 2 shots. Okay, so not boxing now, but once he got the ball, Brizuela just swiped at him. He now picks up his second personal foul with under 3 minutes to go here in the second quarter. Michal Sokolovsky now will shoot these 2 free throws, and as we mentioned, currently now enjoying a good season in Serie A as he missed the first free throw for Treviso. Well, he actually started his career with Anvel Vosalek, then briefly played for Rosa Radom and Jalo Nagora. We've seen him in the Basketball Champions League before. 0 for 2 from the free throw line. Well, the free throw shooting has been poor from both of these 2 teams now. Bassis now with time and space, comes off one screen. Looking to kick it out, he turns it over. Now, what does he have? Bit of contact, throws it down. Well, he might have missed the last 2 free throws, but he makes up for it when he comes up with an interception. I mean, look at this. Bassis thinks he's kicking out to a shooter. Sokolovsky says, no, senor. Takes in the lane, contact, throw down. And now Spain, like Coach Scariola, had to call timeout to get themselves more composed.
Sales el bote, vamos a ver si cambia, ¿sabes? No tengas prisa de darla, a menos que no te salten, pero el que más puede atacar incluso despliega, ¿vale? Viene Joel por Uri. Entonces, coge Sokolovsky y el resto, Chávez Tacón. Jugamos.
Well, you can see that was a pump fake and step through.
Viene Ferran aquí. Johnny lo tocas, te quedas en la esquina, Víctor está aquí, viene, slip y ataca fuerte mano derecha Xavi, ¿vale? Y Joel a la otra esquina.
Chicos, vamos, 1, 2, 3. Vamos.
You can see there, not too much there from Coach Scariola, very composed. Getting those expectations for his players, but again, for them it's about more patience on offense, trying to move the ball and get some better looks, but right now, they're moving the ball well. They're playing good basketball. They're just, the end product's not there. So at that point, you got to go for something different. Ferran Bassis, one of the best in Europe at that position, up against one of the best in AJ Slaughter. Now Poland, you can see, have gone into a man-to-man defense, and this could be interesting because this is the kind of defense that Spain wants to go up against. The lane now. Can't get it. Now Michalik can push. Well, he's got Sokolovsky now to the other side. Finds Aaron Sell now. Sell gives this one up to Michalik. Comes off one screen now, looking for options. Well, he's got a wide open Aaron Sell. Gets it. Sell. Big 3. Way off the mark. Bassis almost turned it over, but again, beautiful buildup. But Poland able to knock down the shot now. Bassis shakes and bakes in the lane, but he's got to have to pull this one out. We go down low. The lane draws a foul on AJ Slaughter. Smart move there by Barrero. Well, you don't play that position unless you learn from the best. The best for him is at Cathedemont Zaragoza. For a handoff now with Ferran Bassis. Bassis splits the defense in the lane, puts up a little teardrop. Ferran Bassis makes it look easy. Tough shot down the middle. Slaughter now on the ball. Poland trailing by 1 point with a minute and a half to go here in the first half. AJ behind the back, down the middle, puts up a little floater. Oh, it's a tip. Oh, I can't make it. Beautiful build-up, and now Ferran Bassis can push down the middle for Spain. Corner 3. Well, he turned down the temperature in this room and possibly turned down the AC with that air ball, but now AJ Slaughter can just slow this one down a little bit. Slaughter, bit of contact. Comes off one screen, down the middle. Oh, he gets rejected. But the follow-up, you can see right now, all the eyes, Balcerowski there with the follow-up, sorry. All the eyes on the Spanish defense are on AJ Slaughter, and you can see the backdoor play from Michalik. Just got caught off guard. Again, well, down the middle, Barrero, hard foul now. Barrero, yeah, he felt that one. Foul from Sokolovsky, so it will be 2 free throws. Sokolovsky, well, I wouldn't be surprised. Because he made 0 contact with the basketball. That was a hard swipe, but again, it looks like the officials are probably just going to let play go there. We got a timeout now. These two teams are going to talk it over. Alexander Djeva's also checked into the game for Poland.
Okay, need a chair. All right, Djeva, you got Oleg, okay? Now, like, watch. Polska, 2 for 1, okay? We got plenty of time. 36-29, just execute the play. We're going to run 45 split, okay? Oleg Djeva's here. Who's our 4 right now? Aaron Sells here. Adam Vichinsky is right here. And we got Michal, AJ. Aaron Sells going to come to get the ball at the 45. Okay, no, you're in. You're at the 4. He's in for Oleg. Okay, now, the ball's going to go into the post right here. Michal's out of here. Adam, you're going to come screen. Right here, the inbound, the feeder, Aaron to the rim, and go get the ball for your shot. Okay, 45 split, strong with the ball. We're sweep, okay, here we go. 1, 2, 3, Polska.
I believe, as I mentioned already, Alexander Djeva has checked into the game just now for Poland, probably as a relief for holding this check to make sure he doesn't get into any more foul trouble. Latiega, again, he's a very physical, dominant post player. He's been absolutely dominating for Spain on the rebounds. Well, now 2 free throws for Barrero. Well, as we mentioned, a very, very young, exciting prospect for Casademo Zaragoza. Makes the first one. He actually joined Zaragoza back in 2016 and 17 when he was only 19 years old. Played 11 games that season in the ACB, and so far just started to solidify himself in the lineup in a very good team that's playing continental basketball at the elite level of the Basketball Champions League. This makes it 2 from the charity stripe. Now Michalek is going to bring the ball up. AJ Slaughter just gets called for a push-up. Slaughter now guarded by Garcia. Throw it down low to Djeva, and another foul. That's a careless foul to give away. It's on Pata. He just sent him to the free throw line yet again. Is Vichinsky's going to shoot 2 free throws. Spain has to be a little bit more smart on defense. You got to realize you're in the penalty. The shot clock's halfway down. You don't want to just invite Poland to go to the free throw line. Vichinsky makes the first free throw. Adam Vichinsky's been a very regular member for the Polish national team, as we've seen in the continental qualifiers. Currently playing in Spain, but originally from Tyronia, Poland. Well, Poland now with a 1-point lead. Spain with 11 seconds difference between the game clock and the shot clock. Well, beautiful throw down low. The big fella's got to finish. Oh, I missed it. Slaughter with a rebound. Well, now, ladies and gentlemen, last shot of the half. Can only be one time. And Chef AJ possibly is going to look to cook something up, but he gives up to Michalek. Michalek now a bit of contact, puts up a little teardrop off the mark. Offensive rebound. Djeva goes up. Now Spain have a little bit of time left. Few seconds. Cross court, corner, pump fake, step back. Got it! Big time 3. Well, Poland was celebrating down the other end. They thought they got the last shot. Barrero went in transition with the pump fake, and he nails it. But Coach Mike Taylor, again, applauding his players as they come off the court. It's a tie game here at the end of the first half. Poland 43, Spain 43. Well, ladies and gentlemen, go get something to drink, go get something to eat, but don't go anywhere too long. Looks like Jaime Fernandez is going to start on the bench for Spain, but Ferran Bassas, who for me is probably one of the best point guards in Europe. Well, Brizuela did leave the game when he picked up his second personal foul, but Poland will have the first possession of the second half now. Michalek will inbound the ball. Slaughter now, and we got it by Brizuela, looking for a handoff with Michalek. Michalek comes off one screen now. Looking for options, but Slaughter doesn't move. They almost turn it over. Under 10, the shot clock's got to get something going. Well, why not? Olenicsiak, and that's why he doesn't shoot a lot of three-pointers. And now, Barrero looks like he's going to slow this one down. No need to rush it for Spain. Poland want to play the more up-tempo basketball and try and catch Spanish transition defense off guard, but Basas now kicks up to Barrero, goes baseline, a little Euro step, turns it over again. Now, Sell slowed that one down. Finds AJ Slaughter. Slaughter all the way, reverse layup. AJ Slaughter going in transition. You can see what he was doing. Wanted to hang in the air because he knew the block was coming. He now moves up to 15 points. Barrero now looking for Ferran Basas. Basas comes off one screen, splits the defense. Beautiful move. In with a little teardrop, can't get it. Olenicsiak, now that's got to be Spain. Ball comes off Olenicsiak, so we'll be baseline now to Spain. Well, Balcerowski, sorry. Olenicsiak is on the bench. Oh, that's too easy. Oh, he missed the layup. Well, he had a free lunch, but decided not to take up on the free offer from it. Chef AJ, who now has the ball. Balcerowski down low. Where is the defense? And Poland right now are punishing Spain, led by Sokolovsky. Well, both teams there just fell asleep there on defense, but Poland took advantage. Basas splits the defense with the screen. Another turnover. Sokolovsky, well, he's got Hrcanyuk. Eurostep, oh, it's Michalik, sorry. And all of a sudden, Coach Scariolo has to call timeout because Poland are running wild here at Gliwice.
Más grande, pero un poquito podrás empujarlo, ¿no? Digo, empujarlo hacia la línea de fondo, te ha empujado hasta aquí. Empújalo hacia atrás. Y aquí, Rubén, hay que anticipar y presionar. Y presionar muy fuerte este pase, va a perder. Estamos bastante blandos. Luego, las pérdidas. No vamos a pasarlas si no está definida la ayuda. Vamos a atacar al aro. Fallado un par de bandejas, no pasa nada, pero volvemos a recapacitar, volvemos a salir. Vale, tranquilidad, vamos cuernos arriba.
¡Vamos! Venga, 1, 2, 3. Vamos, chicos, venga, vamos.
Well, Spain now probably hoping to get themselves under a little bit more composed in their offense. You can see right now it's just too much standing around. They go pick and roll for Ferran Basas, but not a lot of movement from the perimeter. Poland almost anticipating that the turnovers and the steals are going to happen and just waiting to get out in transition. I mean, that's what Poland want to do in this game. They want to get out and break as much as possible, but Spain have to do a lot better, taking care of the ball. Well, here comes the pick and roll now with Basas, but foul has been called off the ball. It's on Mikhail Sokolovsky. So we'll be baseline ball now to Spain. Oh, goes off his back, but it gets rejected. Balcerowski said, not in my house. Pump fakes now, takes a three-pointer. Three is up. Three is good from downtown. Oh, Xavi Lopez out of Stegui. Nailed the three-point shot, cutting it down to a three-point ball game. Balcerowski looking for a love pass. Gets up to Aaron Sell. Handoff with Michalik. Michalik comes off one screen. He'll try another three-pointer. Off the front, Woodward can't get it. And now Spain could push a Basas. Sorry, with Basas. Ferran Basas comes. He's down the middle, tries to draw a bit of contact. Pump fakes now in the lane. Traveling violation called. Well, he had the pump fake. He got AJ Slaughter up in the air, but Brizuela wasn't able to make anything of it. Well, there was the pump fake, and again, that's a tough one because it's almost like that's an ordinary move in basketball, but again, very much respect the official's decision. Hrcanyuk now finds up to Aaron Sell. Marcel looking for AJ Slaughter, gets the ball to him. Slaughter comes off one screen. A beautiful pass. Balcerowski hangs in the air, can't get it. And now Bassas can push. Bit of fast break basketball, bit of contact, beautiful there. Well, that's much better from Spain. That's the style they want Jonathan Barrero to play as soon as they get the ball. Running transition, because Ferran Bassas, we'll see you up there. Sokolovsky now gives this one up to Balcerowski. Slaughter off one screen, tries the lob. Another turnover, Barrero, and now Spain. Transition, what do we have? Throwdown time! Well, Brizuela and Barrero all of a sudden getting out in transition. Now it's a different basketball game. And now Coach Taylor has a lot of questions about his team's transition defense.
They come deep to have, they go to bounds. Okay, listen, Beast, you got Oleg, Kocharik, you got Mihalik. We're going with 2 guards right now. Again, fellas, slice C, ball goes to the wing, we cut to the corner, 5 slow, 4 side, we swing it. Here's our slice action, stagger away, C in the middle, okay? Next play, 4 pitch, Kocharik, Beast, Aaron, AJ, pitch or not, right? Sucker to the corner, 4 pitch, come on, let's go, let's go.
Well, you can see how much defense just changes it for your team, especially if you can get out on the fast break. I mean, great defensive plays back-to-back by Spain. They were able to capitalize with Barrero and Brizuela running in transition. And all of a sudden, they find themselves very much back in this game. You can see Barrero with 11 points and 2 assists. Now it's going to be questions of Poland's offense. Can they keep themselves composed now? They go Kocharik, the veteran player, in the backcourt along with AJ Slaughter. Well, Fritz Sanyuk also checks into the game. There's the pick and roll. Looking for a hand up with Sokolovsky. Almost turns it over. Sell now, a few seconds on the clock. He's got to do something. Pump fakes, no foul called. Fritz Sanyuk, end of the shot clock. Oh my Lord. Well, you got to credit Spain's tough defense, because, I mean, if Poland are going to settle for shots like that all night long, it's going to be Spain's night. But nonetheless, great job there by Fritz Sanyuk to get the shot off right at the buzzer. Bassas now gives the ball up to Barrero. Oh, Brizuela, sorry. Brizuela looking for an option there on the pick and roll. Bassas, deep 3. Can't get it. Sell with a rebound, and now Kocharik is going to hug the sideline. AJ Slaughter found a bit of time and space, and he gets the M1. AJ Slaughter, you can't say enough, or pay this man enough homage, or give him enough accolades. I mean, look at this hesitation, sees a mismatch, makes the contact, and he just kisses that one off the glass. Well, he now moves up to 17 points. Gonna go to the free throw line now to make it a 3-point play. Well, I've been critical of AJ Slaughter, especially at the FIBA World Cup, where I felt that he didn't score enough. But again, this man just does whatever it takes for his team to win. He can facilitate, he can score. I mean, he does everything. Well, they find Bassas now. Bassas in the corner, tries the 3-pointer now. This time, sí, señor. 3 puntos, por favor. Nails the tray ball. Well, Slaughter now comes off one screen, hesitates, kicks this one out. Kocharik, deep 3, got it! Well, Mr. Veteran, all of a sudden almost came up with a steal there now. Is that it? Yes, it is. Well, the veteran player hit the tray ball, and all of a sudden makes the effort on the full court pressure. And now Poland are gonna get the ball back. Well, that's what Coach Taylor said after the big win against Russia at the FIBA World Cup in Foshan. He says, I put this guy on the court because I can count on him. He makes every effort. There you can see stepping up, hitting the big shot. More importantly, putting the full court pressure on Ferran Bassas. Slaughter now comes off one screen with Fritz Sanyuk. Well, finds a big fella, good pass. Fritz Sanyuk can't get it. Oh, great defense there from Spain, and now they can push in transition. Ferran Bassas now. Oh, turns it over. Poor pass, and now 4 players around Slaughter. Kicks this one out, good ball movement. Kosharic didn't take the shot there, and again, he saw the time on the shot clock and realized that slowing it down, but he goes back door. Can he save it from going out of bounds? Finds Slaughter. Now, who's that come off? Slaughter was falling out of bounds. Did he hit that one off Lopez, or will it be? Looks like it's going to be Spain ball. Basas now, time and space, made his last 3-pointer, makes another one. Un otro, por favor. Ferran Basas, está fuego right now. Well, he's gonna have to step up big time because if Poland keep building all this momentum, something's gonna happen for Spain in the backcourt. And now Slaughter off one screen, a bit of contact, puts it between his legs again, puts up a little teardrop. And he's gonna go back to the free throw line now for 2 shots. You can see, like, it's just too complicated. The shake and bake and the hesitations. That first step by AJ Slaughter. Again, Lopez out of Stegui is going to have to go to the bench to take a breather. And right now, AJ Slaughter is 6 for 6 from the field, shooting 100% with 1 assist and 2 rebounds. Leading scorer so far with 18 points. Makes the first one. Hits a bow for the charity stripe, and now puts Poland ahead of Spain at the moment. Now Spain, not going to worry about it, of course, but what a beautiful play, and a curl screen there by Barrero. Laying that one off the glass. Well, they thought the ball was going to Ferran Basas, but Barrero just did a good job of the curl down the middle. That's now the 14th assist of the game for Spain. In the lane now, Hritsanyuk, another missed layup, but a follow-up by Vachinsky. Well, nobody bucked out Adam Vachinsky. And he was able to greet himself, puts Poland back up by 3 points. Ferran Basas now comes off a curl. Oh, beautiful pass in the lane, beautiful kick out. Barrero, big 3, got it! Big time shot! Ties the game up at 61 apiece now with just over 3 minutes to go here in the 3rd quarter. Well, both teams now really starting to cook it up. Of course, Poland being led by AJ Slaughter. Slaughter hangs in the air, hits the front rim. That's his first miss from the field. Saves it, he turns it over. And now Brizuela's got numbers, transition. Well, doesn't take it, kicks out, Basas. Oh, baby! Hits his 3rd one of the night. And all of a sudden, Coach Mike Taylor's got to call timeout. Spain now take the lead in this one, led by Ferran Basas. I think the officials just have a delay in game at the moment. Under 3 minutes to go, and all of a sudden Spain just starting to take a little bit more control of this game. I think what the officials are just trying to check right now is when he took the shot, was his foot on the line? Now, it's pretty hard to see from that angle, but again, probably it.
Okay. Marcel, you're going to get AJ. Okay. Kosharic, you're still at the line. Adams,
Well, that does look like a 2-point shot, but again, it's very, very tough to see.
You're staying at 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We'll get it together in our timeout here, okay? Here we go. Yes, yes.
I Again, if it's going to be a two-point shot, it's going to be like a millimeter or something because that's just too close to call. Again, if you ask me, it's a tough one, but they've caught it. Again, it's just so close to call that one, but Spain get the three-point shot, so now the official timeout will come with 2:51 to go here in the third quarter.
All right, here we go. So, switch 1 through 4. Switch 1 through 4. First action is going to be 61. Execute, simple. Koshar's right here. We got our four-man Sacco. We've got Adam. You're going to be here. Actually, let's put Adam right here. Marcel, you're going corner to corner. Adam's coming out. 5-man B, set the screen. Here we got the side pick and roll. Point guard, step up and play. Flash, cutter on the backside. Then we got 63, elevator, okay? We're switch 1 through 4 right now. Again, it's all about your details. We got to get into the body. We got to stay connected, and we got to be on time, okay? Keep competing. You built the league twice. Let's build it.
Let's go, change. Let's go. Let's go, guys.
Well, now Poland trailing by 3 points with only a few minutes to go here in the third quarter. Koshari now playing the point guard role. Chinsky now has to kick this one out. Backdoor play, what a pass! Panitka's gonna lay that one up. But again, Koshari, great vision there, just to dish off the backdoor play for Panitka. Comes up with Garcia now. Garcia looking to go pick and roll. Turn it over. Panitka with a steal. Now what do we have? Throws down, hangs in the air. What a move! Oh, Panitka able to hang in there with a finger roll. And Poland, who was just down by 3 points, find themselves up by 1. Garcia now gives up to Fernandez. I thought about it. This time he takes it. Deep three. Way off the mark. I think it's going to be a foul call there on Vachinsky. Over aggressive on the box out. Well, why not? Takes a three from downtown, and Barrero keeping Spain ahead of this one with under 2 minutes. Away from Zaragoza, Casademo and Zaragoza hitting the big time shot. Down the lane now, makes a bit of contact, kicks it out. Hritsanyuk will try to tough pass to Kosharek, doesn't get it. Big time rebound now by Guerra. Gets score, finds Guerra, kicks out, made his last three, takes another one. Buenas noches, España. Big time shot by Barrera. He is taking this game over. Well, he is now also 6 for 6 from the field. Good ball move from Poland now. In the lane, has to kick out again. Panitka had the shot, didn't take it. Panitka now, 5 on the shot clock. Crosses over, draws a foul, and that's a smart move. Now, I said Jonathan Barrero was 6 for 6. That was 7 for 7. As he now moves up to 22 points. He's 5 rebounds away from that double-double. But look at Panitka here, just making use of the mismatch against Guerra. That's not a bad foul by Spain because it's only their 13th foul, so he won't be going to the free throw line. It's Aaron Sell there, you can see watching on. His team go down by 5 points, but now Panitka giving this one up. Sokolovsky has to go with Hritsanyuk. Well, Kosharek made his last three, way off the mark there. And it will be Spain ball now with 39 seconds left. It's very unlikely, but Spain could possibly go 2 for 1 here, but they'd have to score very quickly within 14 seconds. And again, you know the style they play. Garcia now is going to play point guard. Finds Barrero, but Garcia comes off one screen down the middle. It goes out of bounds. It will be Spain ball on the baseline. Good deflection there by Košarek. 27 seconds now, 12 on the shot clock. Fernandez now has to give up to Guerra in the corner. Well, had the three, didn't take it. 5 on the shot clock now. He's got to get something going. Guerra gets Hertz-Sanyuk. Big fella turns around, puts him a jump hook, doesn't get it. But they get an offensive rebound. I think a foul's been called, I think, on the... No, out of bounds play. Garcia stepped out. So now Poland going to have the last shot of the quarter with 10.1 seconds to go. It's Košarek. Well, looking to inbound this one. Gets into Vachinsky. Vachinsky turns it over. That is a sloppy play there by Vachinsky. And now Spain, as they did at the end of the first half, now they'll get the last shot of the third quarter. So Aaron Sal comes in probably with his size and length to probably help out defensively. And Ferran Bastos, no surprise to see another three-point shooter. This is typical Scariolo. Anytime there's a few seconds left on the clock, he puts nothing but three-point shooters on the court. Well, Poland with a full court pressure. Barrero gets it in. Garcia. Garcia spins out, puts it behind his back. Garcia, big three off the front iron. Well, ladies and gentlemen, it was all tied a piece of 43 at the end of the first half. But Spain now lead this one by 5 points over Poland, 76. And AJ Slaughter checks back into this one. He, along with Adam Vachinsky, leading the scoring along for Poland. And there's Jaime Fernandez, again, another sharpshooter. Will also start fourth quarter for Poland, but Spain will get the first possession. Bit of contact all the way, tries to follow up, can't get it. Goes out of bounds, but now Poland secure the ball with Ponitka. Now the question for Coach Mike Taylor, is he going to keep in AJ Slaughter for the entire fourth quarter? We'll find out. Sokolovsky now looking for a handoff. Now they get the ball to Slaughter with a mid-range shot, nailed it. That's going to be a problem for Spain if he catches fire here early. Now he's joint top scorer in the game with 22 points, along with Jonathan Barrero. Picked up his dribble now. Guerra looking for a handoff, finds Fernandez. Fernandez down the middle, kicks out, good ball movement. The three is up in the corner, way off the mark. Well, who's boxing him out under the basket? Oh, he missed a wide open lunch. Great play there by Sokolovsky. Now Slaughter can push this one. Well, Slaughter almost turned it over, and I think he did. Now it's going to be Spain ball. Great defense there by Garcia. Garcia there just does a great job. Put his hand in the cookie jar. Forcing AJ Slaughter to tip that one out of bounds. Fernandez now in the lane, puts up a little teardrop off the bank, but can't get it. That was a good look, but he's just got to get the right touch in that one. But now Poland with another chance to possibly tie the game up if they can hit a three-point field goal. Slaughter now heavily guided by Garcia. Looking for some movement now. Sokolovsky on the ball. Sokolovsky looking for an option. Bounce pass in the lane. Oh, he missed a wide open layup. And now Fernandez. Team's now struggling there. Getting some good looks at the basket, but Fernandez down the lane. He'll try a backdoor play to kick out to Garcia. Number 10 on the shot clock now. Garcia comes off screen. What a pass, but comes off the foot. So we'll be a fresh 14 on the shot clock now for Spain. Right now, Spain's got Joel Parra out there along with Ferran Guerra and Oriol Pauli, but again, for them, it's about right now having that confidence to step up and make that big shot. Fernandez comes off one screen with Guerra. Back to Guerra. 5 on the shot clock now. Guerra goes back door in the leg. Gets rejected. Well, what a block. Well, that is a big-time block. Vachinsky off one screen, kicks out. Sokolovsky, big three. It's Ponitka. Got it! Ties the game up. Well, Ponitka hit a wide open three. It's 70 apiece. And there's not a lot to separate these two teams at the moment. Fernandez takes him with his left. This time draws a foul. And this time, it's going to go to the free throw line for 2 shots. Well, he's been working so hard, Jaime Fernandez. He's done a good job of penetrating to the basket, but hasn't had a lot of luck. This time, just makes that contact right there with A.J. Slaughter. This time, he will go the charity stripe. An experienced basketball player from the capital. Started his career with what many know as the Academy of Spanish Basketball, the Movistar Estudiantes, and La República de Argentina, the wonderful basketball academy they have, produces some of the finest players in Spanish basketball history. Well, Brizuela now comes back into the game for Spain as they have a 2-point lead. Slaughter now heavily guided by Garcia. Gives this one up. Panicka looking to give it back to AJ. Under 10 of the shot clock now. AJ, bit of contact. Crosses over. Puts it between his legs. Tough fadeaway. Can he get it? Tough shot. Can't get it. Fernandez with the ball. And another foul given up. That's the second team foul for Poland. It's on Panicka. So we'll be sideline ball now to Spain. Well, that was great defense by Garcia, but here's the foul. Garcia now crosses over, kicks this one out. Well, oh, what a pass under the basket. Oh, beautiful high-low there. Well, found Parra wide open. Those starts with Juan Guerra. Under 7 minutes to go here in the fourth quarter. Slaughter looks like he's going to attack. Has to kick this one out. He turns it over. And now Brizuela looks to attack in the end, makes a bit of contact. Oh, he kissed that off the glass. Well, he looks at the official to say he wants an at-one, but it was great defense. Now Spain with a 6-point lead. Poland looking very fatigued out there right now. Expecting things from A.J. Slaughter. Slaughter trying to get other players involved. Another turnover. And the fatigue started to settle in. It's Vachinsky unable to secure the pass there from Olenicek. Here was A.J. Slaughter turn the ball over. Brizuela with a big time still. Making the contact. A little kiss off the glass. What a pass there from Frank Guerra as well. Finding an open Parra down under the basket. Guerra now cross court. Big time three. Off the front iron. Can't get it. Panicka secures a rebound. Panicka finds Olenicek. That's now the first team foul for Spain here in the fourth quarter. It's on Fernandez. So Poland now will have the ball baseline as A.J. Slaughter's going to take it out. Finds Slaughter. Slaughter, three in the corner. Got it! Big time three! A.J. Slaughter. Well, that is a huge three by A.J. Slaughter. Now he goes up to 25 points, cutting it down to a 3-point ball game. It's off one screen now in the corner. Well, they try a three down the other end. Brizuela, he lights it up. This is what Spain love to do. They love to go for the perimeter shot, but more importantly, it's the build-up. Simple penetration kick out, and that's how they find open shooters. Poland trying to live on the isolation from A.J. Slaughter. Slaughter, another three. Off the front iron, couldn't get it. And you can see Fernandez going to slow this one down. As we're under halfway here in the fourth quarter. Remember the last time these two teams met, it was Spain who shocked everybody with the 11-point lead. Well, Parra, why not? I think Coach Scariolo will be hoping he doesn't take that one again, but Parra's had a fantastic game to say the least. Slaughter comes off one screen. A reaching foul now. Second team foul for Spain. Zvicinski drew the contact. So basically looks like Garcia is going to get called for this one. Garcia is an excellent man-to-man defender, but I'm not sure that it is on Garcia. It looks like it's on Parra to me. Well, we get the ball inbound now to Panicka for a handoff. Almost turns it over. Look for Roberts. Again, that's what Poland needs to do. Get in the penalty early. Lopez Adesegui's had a problem all evening trying to defend AJ Roberts. AJ Slaughter, excuse me. Slaughter looking for movement. Nobody's moving at the moment. Get it inbound in the lane. Oh, great defense by Spain. And now they can push transition. Barrera's going to kick this one out. It's Ferran Bassis. Calls for the pick and roll. Bassis looking to give this one up. Finds Brizuela. Another foul's been called there. Foul is on Marcel Panicka. That's now the third team foul for Poland as well, I believe. That's the fourth personal foul on Marcel Panicka. Well, baseline ball now. Ferran Bassis will inbound this one. Find Frank Guerra. He gets a hand up with Bassis. Down low, the big fella. Blocking foul called. Oh, that's on Panicka. He's fouled out. Well, Panicka just too slow to the spot, but that's his fifth personal foul, so. I believe that was Panicka's fifth foul. Probably it's not, actually. Well, now Bassis on the ball. Heavily guarded. Barrera down the middle. Sorry, Brizuela makes a bit of contact, doesn't get it. Balcerowski with a rebound, and now Slaughter again playing through the fatigue, trying to keep going at them. Alley-oop. Oh, baby! He threw that one up to Balcerowski, and Balcerowski threw it down. Well, AJ Slaughter, all the eyes were on him. Barrera under the basket. Barrera, no foul called. Well, he steps out of bounds. I think Barrera thought there was contact there. Well, Chef AJ Slaughter cooking it up. This time, sends this one up to Balcerowski. Hey, big fella, go fetch. Throw it down, Balcerowski. Throw it down. Alley-oop time. Balcerowski Airlines, baby. Look at that, 3 players, all eyes on AJ Slaughter. They forgot about Balcerowski, the big fella. Throw it down. Slaughter now picks his dribble up, has to give this one up. Well, big time three, the three is up. Three is good. Well, Poland not going away. It's a 1-point ball game with just over 3 minutes to go. And this one's probably going down to the wire. Brizuela now on the ball, goes down the middle, tries to step back. Remember, Spain, one more foul to be going to the free throw line. There it is. So now Brizuela will shoot these 2 free throw shots, and that's good for Spain. Spain are a very good free throw shooting team now. All Brizuela has to do is knock these shots down. So now Oriol Pauli checks back into the game for Spain, but Brizuela with a chance. Well, he makes the first one. Well, he's coming into the prime of his career as Dario Brizuela. Again, another player from San Sebastián starting his career in 2012 with the Movistar Estudiantes. As we mentioned, the Academy, Spanish basketball. As he puts Poland up by 3. Well, this is what it's all about, ladies and gentlemen. Under 3 minutes to go. FIBA Eurobasket 2022 qualifiers. Poland down by 3, but AJ Slaughter on the ball. Here's up to Balcerowski, backdoor play. What a pass. Panicka lays it up. Well, just as he did with the last play. Puts Poland within 1 point, but now Panicka's got to be careful. He doesn't want to foul. Ferran Bassas sums to the free throw line. Guerrero under the basket. Oh, Barrero goes baseline with the backdoor play. And again, it's got to credit Frank Guerrero with the vision. I mean, he stands at probably 6'11", 7 foot. He's just able to make those passes. Slaughter now comes off one screen. Slaughter looking to isolate. Good pass. 3 is up. Way off the mark. And now Spain can push in transition. Under 2 minutes to go. Guerrero gets away with a travel under the basket. No foul called. So will be Spain's ball on the baseline. I thought Frank Guerrero took a few steps there before he dished out one off to Barrero. Barrero disappointed. He didn't get the call there, so we're under 2 minutes. Spain leading this one by 3 points. Ferran Bassas will inbound it. Here's Guerrero. Finds Bassas. Oh, Slaughter with a steal. Now, unsportsmanlike. Oh, that's a huge game changer, because now Poland's going to get 2 free throws, and they're going to get the ball back at half court. Oh, Ferran Bassas got his pocket picked by Chef AJ. And Mr. Slaughter now will get 2 free throws, and they'll get the ball back. So Poland with a potential chance here to take the lead. Well, here's Chef AJ, handed the cookie jar. Oh, he took it like taking candy from a baby. I'm not sure. I have to take another look at that. Well, right there, Ferran Bassas just grabbed AJ Slaughter's arm. Again, that's why you got to be careful. I mean, if anything, give the layup up. Let Poland cut it to a 1-point ball game, but the unsportsmanlike foul now is going to allow Poland to potentially take the lead in this one. And Chef AJ, the cook, has been cooking it up all night long, makes the first free throw. Makes it 2 for 2 for the charity stripe. He now moves up to 27 points. He's 8 for 11 from the field. I mean, what a game AJ Slaughter has had. I mean, he's 9 for 9. Well, sorry, he's 8 for 11 from the field, of course, shooting 72%, but he's 9 for 9 from the free throw line. Spain have to call timeout.
Y jugamos, jugamos Uri cara a cara con Slaughter, Xavi, Darío, Fran y John, ¿vale? Ellos mandarán cortes. Nos seguimos, no me importa que nos acordemos, ¿vale? Lo que sí queremos es que estemos en los gaps, en el resto, y llegamos cara a cara a Slaughter, ¿vale? Si hay un pick and roll, lo mandamos al centro siempre y saltamos al 2 contra 1 y hacemos triángulo.
Vamos, vamos, chicos, es el momento.
Siguiente ataque, Uri, juega pulgar lado. Pulgar lado. Venga, tío. Juegas tú, pick and pop. Y Xavi, tú haces el corte y Darío viene al mano a mano.
Well, credit Spain's defense to do have 4 steals tonight. And it's one thing whenever Poland's had the chance to take the momentum in this game, Spain has really come out with a big steal. And right now it's that time. Well, 27 points, 9 for 9 for the free throw line, 8 for 11 from the field. The cook has been cooking up a main course all night long. Chef AJ Slaughter. I mean, he's just been unbelievable in this game. So Marcel Panicka will inbound the ball. Gets this one in. It's Adam Baczynski looking for Slaughter. Gives this one up. We're on the shot clock now. Panicka, bit of contact, kicks out, big 3. Oh, baby! He got it! Baczynski nailed it! And Poland, who have struggled from the perimeter all night long, dagger to the heart. and they take a 2-point lead with under a minute and a half to go here in the fourth quarter. Guerra now, and he's fouled, so Fran Guerra will go to the free throw line. The foul is on AJ Slaughter. So these are big, big free throws for the man from Iberostar Tenerife. Look at this, crunch time, got it. Well, huge free throws now. Oh, sorry, it's not actually Fran Guerra. It's at the free throw line. Well, my mistake on that one. It's actually number 6, Xabi Lopez Aristegui. Makes the first one. Well, he makes it 2 for 2 from the stripe with 1:21 to go in the fourth quarter. Tie game. Coach Mike Taylor, very experienced. Very composed coach, but now it's AJ Slaughter with the ball in his hands, looking for a handoff. When you look at the Spanish defenders, everybody's got their eyes on one player. Well, big time three. Doesn't get it. Ponica gets a rebound. And they go back out to him. Back to Slaughter now, 6 on the shot clock. Slaughter kicks out, big time three. Again, doesn't get it. Another offensive rebound. Slows this one down now. And that's 2 offensive rebounds back to back for Spain. Spins out again. Look for the alley-oop, doesn't get it. Spain come up with it. Now, this is huge now for Spain because either way, Poland could get the ball back, but what does Brizuela have in the magic trick? Brizuela now under 10 on the shot clock. Time and space, steps back, big three. Buenas noches, España. That is for you. Me llamo Brizuela with the big time 3 puntos. Well, that is a huge, huge shot by Brizuela.
Hey, keep playing, you're okay. Look, we need a 3 right now, okay? So look, last time out. Oleg. Adam, AJ, Mihalik, you're in for Marcel. And we've got, right now, look, right now we've got, who's in the floor? Sacco. Sacco! Flare screen, AJ! Mihal!
I mean, look at this. Brizuela, step back, right in the face of Balcerowski. Muchos gracias. 3 puntos, por favor. I mean, that is just big time shot. All the pressure. Nails it.
Adam, if you don't have it, AJ, second flare to the corner. We've run this before. Sideline late. Execute it, okay?
Well, this is it now for Poland. Question is, you go for the 3-pointer, you go for the 2 and then try to foul, but either way, what an exciting game of basketball this has been between these 2 wonderful teams. I mean, Spain, at times have been frustrated by Poland. They've had to deal with AJ Slaughter, who for me has been the most valuable player in this game. He's been unbelievable. Right now, he's got Garcia all over him, so sometimes you might see from Spain, they might foul him quickly and send him to the free throw line and try to wear the game down like that, but either way, Spain know the ball's going in the hands of one player, and that's AJ Slaughter. We'll get it inbound. Mihalik, big three. Got it! Dobranoc Polska! He makes a huge 3. That is big time, and Coach Scariola cannot believe it. I mean, that is unbelievable. Well, wherever you are watching, ladies and gentlemen, right now in Gliwice, Poland, we're in the south of this wonderful nation. It is a cookout. Everybody thought AJ Slaughter was going to get the ball, but it was Mihalik.
Sacamos uno, ¿vale? ¿Ok?
Cuidado que se colocan al revés para cambiar.
avanzamos. Y cualquier defensa.
Oh, look at this. Right off the inbound. Double and nuts, Polska. Dziękuję, Michalik. Big time three-pointer. He ties this game up. I mean, that is huge. Look what it means to him.
Haz de slip out. Vente. Y tú ataca a la derecha. Mira también los doblajes. ¿Vale?
Well, there you can see Coach Scariolis in attack a la derecha. Means go at the right side. So where the pick and roll's going, they want him. I imagine they're going to give this in the hands of, most likely, in the hands of Garcia. No, Ferran Bastos probably. They want him attacking right. Well, last shot of the game now. Are Spain going to win this? Are we going to overtime? We'll find out, ladies and gentlemen. Well, here we go now. Bastos inbounds the ball, gets it back. Now to Brizuela, who made the last shot. Now we're under 10 seconds. Brizuela got it by Ponitka. Takes down the middle. Pump fakes, steps through. Doesn't get the touch. Tip back, no good. Now, a foul's been called. So Fran Guerra will get 2 free throws. AJ Slaughter cannot believe it. That is a tough one. Will Spain possibly get out of jail? There's Fran Guerra. I think they're going to call the foul on Vachinsky, I believe, on the box out, but that's a tough one. But now Spain with a chance. Probably to call it off. A quick substitution. Nika comes out of the game now. If you are Poland, you want to put every single shooter on the court. So Fran Guerra now will step up for the first free throw. The Mad for Iberostar Tenerife. Got it. Hits the first free throw. Here we go now. Question is, do you deliberately miss this one? If you deliberately miss it, there's going to be not a lot of time now for Poland to get up the court. You can see the smile on his face. Oh, he missed it. They throw it up. Well, ladies and gentlemen, at the end of this one, it is Spain who, in the end, come up with the big free throw that wins them the game. Fran Guerra, you can see that went for that tip in and got fouled by Vachinsky. And Mike Taylor knows what a great game it was between these two. I mean, it was end-to-end stuff. And you can see both sets of players paying each other the homage. Great game of basketball. What a finish it was to the game. Oh, ladies and gentlemen, thank you for joining us here this evening in Gliwice, Poland in the south, but you can see how disappointed Chris Sanyuk and the Polish national players were, but great game of basketball. Michalik making a big-time three to get them back in the game. While Spain, the killer free throws.